Hello there, and welcome to another of Andre's Artist Profiles. Again, it's another case where, I know I promised not to do any more artists. I only had a couple CDs by, but in this case, it's a very special one. Now, today is going to be the 52nd birthday of Foster Sylvers, one of the singers in this not quite as famous family group, the Sylvers, who, even though they actually had the female members of the family in their group, never were able to even remotely compete with the enormous commercial success of another family group who were produced by one of the same people who did them in the 70s, Freddie Perrin, the Jackson 5. And unfortunately, at some point in his life, Foster Sylvers was apparently influenced into a life of drug addiction by his brother Ricky, so some of his sisters say. And not to make this too tabloidy, he had become a sex offender and eventually ended up in jail and was released a couple years ago. And I'm saying this because I am doing this in tribute to hope that Foster will be able to solve the problems that he's had, because he is a very significant talent. Anyway, the Sylvers releases on CD have been extremely spotty, but actually this is about all that's ever been available by them on CD, just so you'll know. There's this album, which I got because it has this album on it. New Horizons was produced in 1977 by the Crusaders' Wayne Henderson, and has some fantastic songs on it, including a near instrumental called Starfire at the end of the album. A great jazz funk feel to it. It's a much stronger, tougher album than you'd expect from a group known for kind of kiddie soul. And they had started in that direction in 1976 on this album, Showcase, with a song called Freestyle. And as a matter of fact, they had their first and biggest hit on that album with Boogie Fever. I think that's the song that the Sylvers are most known for. Both good albums. This one is a little more the classic Sylvers sound, a little more, you could say, kiddie pop in some places. This album is quite a bit more grown up, and there's great liner notes to this if you can get that. That's the back of New Horizons. They have those kind of label kind of costumes. There's Foster. Soul Music Records, released in 2012. You definitely want to pick that up. This album is out of print now. This was released on Solar Records in 1981. As you can see, the family had pared down significantly. There's Foster right there. This sounds a little bit more like a Shalimar album. It's good, but it's not great. The Sylvers, unfortunately, had a lot of setbacks early on that the Jacksons simply didn't, so I think that affected their output. But that's what I have, and that's really what's available for the Sylvers on DVD. I'm hoping that somebody, even on a Japanese import or something, will reissue the rest of the Sylvers catalog, even from the pre-Foster era Sylvers world. But that's what I have. And happy birthday, Foster Sylvers, and I hope that your life will be able to improve from this point on. I know it's been a rough going, and there's been some habits, but, just keep on the good road. This is Andre. Till the next artist profile, see you next time.